Hey music fans, as a roadie I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. All right, you want to check out some more shredding? Have you heard of a band called BAND-MAID?
No.
This episode features John Collura. He was in the band Beefcake, but is best known as being the guitar player of the band the Ataris. John's a good friend. He's a great guy. I think you guys are going to enjoy his reaction. There are some dates set for Atari fans to go see their shows. They have some new tracks I heard recently that I think are awesome. So I'm excited about them and I hope you guys are too. I wanted to also throw a shout out, a true thank you, to the people at One Golden Thread. They sent me this awesome shirt. It is reversible, but the most important stuff about their clothing for me is that it's just so very comfortable. I really genuinely love wearing their stuff. They sent me a lot of stuff now. I've got hoodies and I got shirts, and I always enjoy wearing them. So very sincerely, thank you people at One Golden Thread. They come in these nice little bags, and you can read up about them at onegoldenthread.com. Check them out, guys. You'll feel better about yourself wearing their awesome clothes for real. Feeling better about yourself, I also want to say a thank you to one of my subscribers, Jeff from Chicago. Jeff sent me all this cool stuff to listen to. Baby metal, show ya some awesome stuff, not just the CDs and whatnot. Also got a pretty cool BAND-MAID poster that he sent me. Thank you ladies at BAND-MAID for making this, and thank you Jeff for thinking of me to send it to. Guys, let's jump into this episode of Road Dogs and Rock Gods and see what our friend John Collura has to say. Let's do this. Okay, this is BAND-MAID. This is one of their newest releases. It's a track called Shambles. This is the official music video. I think they shred. You can let me know if you think so too. Shred, no shred.
The drummer, right? How about that drummer?
Great.
Absolutely shredding.
Yeah.
It's like trying to get my thoughts on all this stuff. It's weird how, again, we're just watching particular videos, of course, of bands, but the majority of them are female. A lot of them are female fronted shredding metal bands out
Yeah,
of
they are.
Japan.
Yeah.
Out of Japan. Yet here, everybody is more on the pop thing, right? Like
Yeah.
whether it be a Taylor Swift type of thing or Ariana Grande or something like that. I prefer the shredding metal stuff, absolutely. So, and I like to see it, especially with the females and they're ripping like that. Like it's incredible.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm sure they have pop stuff going on there too.
Oh,
But
absolutely. And then I tell you about all the guitar making and everybody's playing Paul Reed Smiths there, right? We watched a
yeah,
bunch of video and everybody's playing an American guitar, which is
I
bizarre.
love that bass she was playing was a beautiful instrument, man. That bass was so cool. Beautiful thing.
Yeah, I love watching all the gear that they have.
Oh, it's really
Japan has the best of best stuff. It's incredible.
all right. So, quick question for you. Question is, when I first started this podcast, and I may have asked you this when I had you on during the interview with you and Mike, and it was, when did you first feel famous? And the question came from my friend's kid who was in fifth grade, and she was with her little girlfriends, and she said, "You got to ask every guest when they first felt famous." And it's one of my favorite questions because, oh, more often than not, I get really cool answers, and sometimes they're very random. And so I ask you, when did you first feel famous, John?
I joined the Ataris in 2001,
Hmm.
and we was on the Warp Tour,
Okay.
and those were definitely the biggest shows I had ever played. Some were like 10,000, 15,000 people or something, right? And they were playing on the main stage. All of that is well and good. I did not feel famous there.
Okay.
Then yeah, they were big shows, right? It was weird, and then it became very comfortable for me. But then we went to Europe for the first time, and we were in England, and we were doing a signing, just a simple signing, and it was all very well put together, and everybody was well behaved. And when we got off, maybe I just didn't see how many people were really there at this place, and I don't remember exactly what city we were in. It was in the summer, so it was some sort of festival thing. But we were signing, and once we got signing, a few security people came over, and they were like, "We're gonna walk you around this way, around this fence. Put your pens away." And I'm like, "Why would I put my marker away?" And when we turned that corner, man, I never got bum rushed by so many people in my life. Like
Oh,
just clawing at you and just like trying to hug you and wanting to get you to sign stuff. And it was just a
man.
bizarre feeling. It was a very bizarre feeling, right? To be like me, like knowing your name or just so happy that you were there. And it was a weird feeling. And that to me,
Yeah.
I felt like, is this what it's like to be famous? Like,
Yeah.
and I guess that was the moment that I think that I felt famous. I don't think I ever really felt famous, but yes, that moment was very bizarre to me and was like, and you know what I did? Of course, I took my pen out. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
they were not happy, the security, but I didn't give a shit. I thought it was great. So
Well,
maybe
then
that was
let's
probably
jump
it.
over to England. So there's a young man. Have we heard of a man by the name of Ren?
Nope.
Okay, so Ren is Welsh, but he was raised in England. And let's jump over. Let's see what you think of Ren. I think he's a very talented young guy. Let's give it a go.
Ren. I can only imagine what Mike said.
Same story.
Nah, really?
Hmm.
Are you like for real?
Yeah, same thing.
Oh my God.
Funny, huh?
Well, after I did so after that tour and stuff, we were recording Welcome to the Night. It was like a year off or so, and we played a tour. We did a tour of the B markets right before
Hmm.
the record was released in the fall of 2002, and it
Hmm.
was good. It was our tour, and it was really well. It was great. Our show was sold out. It was great. It was here in America, but it was a B market. Anyway, I'm back home for Christmas, and I'm out with a friend who was in my old band. And we
Hmm.
weren't a very big band at all, but we toured. And that's how I met Mike and all that stuff. We're out at the mall, and I see this kid eyeballing us, and I'm thinking in my head, he's going to come over and ask for my autograph. And he certainly came over to us, and he looked at both of us, and I was with my friend Phil, and he was like, "You're Phil from Beefcake." and my buddy Phil, we were in a band called Beefcake, and my buddy Phil just looked at me like, like he came to him. Like, he didn't ask for an autograph, but he was very happy to meet Phil from Beefcake. Didn't give a shit about who I was, which was great, even though I was in the band too. But yeah.
Right on. Hey, the podcast is over. What are you still doing here? Well, while you're here, like and subscribe. Thanks.